Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another episode of our Mellow Skyrim Let's Play, this time episode 4, which sees us just about to leave the Bleak Falls Barrow Sanctum and re-enter the outside world of Skyrim. So let's get started. I've tried to balance the sound a bit more with my softer voice for this Let's Play, so let me know if I've done well or if I need to balance it a little bit more. And we need to head to River. Oh wait, hey, there's a potion of alteration here. We need to head to Riverwood to return the golden claw to Lucan Valerius, I believe his name is. So we will head to the map. And world map. On the world map, locations that you have discovered have light icons, while locations you have only heard about have dark icons. You can select any location you have discovered to fast travel to it. And since we've discovered Riverwood, we can click there and fast travel to Riverwood. Okay, and here we are outside Riverwood. Let's go ahead and put our bow away and come out of stealth. And we will go visit Lucan and tell him the good news.
Show those thieves not to steal from Lucan Valerius. The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
I have the golden claw.
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister. Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood trader is back to the way it used to be.
Well, what do you have for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Because I have some deals for you, Lucan. Some fine items procured along the way to retrieve your claw. An ancient Nord greatsword. An iron dagger. 2 iron daggers, let's make that. An iron mace, iron war axe, longbows, speech increased to 16, staff of flames, steel battle axe, and a steel war axe. And let's sell you an banded iron shield, fur armor, fur boots, fur gauntlets, fur shoes, hide bracers, and hide shield. We're going to keep that Imperial's officer's helmet. We'll sell you the iron armor from the tea kettle. We're going to keep our novice hood and robes for now. A ring of minor health that I should be wearing. Silver garnet rings would be nice to enchant, perhaps. I'll sell you 2 Stormcloak cuirass, studded armor, and studded Imperial armor. And Lucan has brought our gold total up to 1839, and that is just fine. Thank you, Lucan.
All right, then.
You and your sister have a nice day.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. Okay. Wonder what we can do about learning something about crafting.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. Whatever you need. My smear, if it's simple and strong, I can forge it.
Need any help around the forge?
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
Okay.
Good day.
Let's smith an iron dagger. The blacksmith forge is used to create new weapons and armor from raw materials. So, under iron, we have an iron dagger. And we can
That's
create
a
that
decent
item.
weapon you've made. You looking for a new blade? Iron or steel is what you need. Leave that fancy elven stuff to the elves.
Here's an iron
Not bad,
dagger.
but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
Okay.
Good day.
Use grindstone. Use the grindstone to improve weapons. All improvements require specific materials which you can buy or find in the world. And we'll select our iron dagger. We're told that it will become a fine iron dagger. We have improved it.
I could... You the sneaky type? Got some nice daggers around here somewhere.
I've sharpened the iron dagger.
This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Okay.
Good day.
Use tanning rack. Tanning racks. The tanning rack is used to turn animal hides to leather and to cut leather into strips. Both leather and strips are used in creating and improving weapons and armor. So under miscellaneous, we will create leather. Okay. And
Whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it. What do you want, cat?
be nice to the cat. I just made you some leather. Here's that leather you wanted.
Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. Good
Okay.
day.
Hide helmet is forge, I believe. Use forge. Hide helmet. Do you want to create this item? Yes. And there's our cat looking very imperial in the background. Not intentionally, it's just a...
You looking for a new blade?
Here's a
Iron or
hide
steel
helmet.
is what you need. Leave that fancy elven stuff to the elves. Huh. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. Mm-hmm.
Use workbench. Workbenches. Use workbenches to improve armor. All improvements require materials. The amount of improvement depends on your smithing skill. Hide helmet. Notified it will become a fine hide helmet. And create. We now have a fine hide helmet.
I could forge you a warhammer that would crush a giant's head like a walnut.
Just what every growing cat needs.
You the sneaky type? Got some nice daggers around here somewhere.
I've tempered the hide helmet.
You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day.
Well, thank you, Alvor.
Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh?
Thank you, Alvor.
All right, then.
Let's move on. Now, as I recall, Gerder asked us to inform the Jarl of Whiterun of the dragon attack. So let's head on over to Whiterun and pay a visit to the Jarl. Beautiful village. Okay. Back to being a sneaky cat. There's an elk or moose. Not quite sneaky enough to get close, but a butterfly. That moose can move, or elk. Sound of the rushing river. A rabbit. A deceased rabbit. Let's just leave you your leg. Don't like mysteriously dead animals. Why are you mysteriously dead? Search wolf. Wolf pelt. We'll take that. And a level. Let's see. Let's go with stamina. Maybe archery. Bows do 20% more damage. Sounds very good to me. Okay. There's Whiterun, framed nicely between the trees. Someone ahead of us. Not sure who. See how close we can get before they notice us. Detected. Back to hidden. Elves.
This doesn't concern you, citizen.
What doesn't concern me? I'm not concerned enough to know what I'm not concerned with. Rain. Apparently.
I'm getting out of here. He's fighting.
What just happened there? Because I would have thought.
Walk away now.
Or what? I don't like her. But I need better aim to not like her. Oh, she's tough. Let's see if I am. Hey, they have fire. Wow. You have a lot of fire. Your health is low, you should drink a potion or use a healing spell to recover. That is a fabulous idea. Let us see what we have as far as potions go. I may have bit off more than I can chew. Yeah. Behold the fleeing of the cat. Okay. I said one day I might go with a little bit of, maybe this is the time to give it a try. Okay, first, typically makes fire.
You wish to defeat me?
Yeah, I do. be nice to the cat. Well, let's search her. Elven light armor, which looks considerably better than mine. Elven light helmet, elven light boots, and elven light gauntlet. And I will take your axe because I beat you. And we'll search this Justicar as well. 17 gold, elven light armor, elven light boots, elven light gauntlets, and a steel sword. I'm even gonna take your wine. Alright, who else wants some cat? There's probably one more spell slinger out here somewhere.
I'll see you first.
First. Okay, I agree. It's enough now. Gold. A hissed carp. Hooded Thalmor robes. Thalmor boots, Thalmor gloves, and a steel dagger. Okay. Ancient Nord bow. I told you not to mess with the cat. Let's see. We had some shiny new armor. It's much better than ours. Elven light boots, elven light gauntlets, elven light helmet. Oh yeah, and a ring of minor health. Let's see if we can get a look at our outfit here. Yeah. Why don't you turn around? Oh well. You look kind of like that. Drop back into stealth. I suppose I should see if I have a bounty on my head. Let's see, is that general stats? Crime. Lifetime bounty of 1,000 gold. Look at us being an outlaw. Probably gonna make it hard to get into. The way you eliminate a bounty is to eliminate every witness. Did I leave a witness? I rescued someone and he ran away to tell everybody I killed the cops, didn't he? Well, that wasn't very friendly. Oh well. Nothing to do but face the music. Let's see how upset Whiterun is going to be about this. Brewed meadery discovered. Just as an outside note, the best mead I've ever had was in Poland. They have meaderies dating back to the 1300s, if I recall correctly. Really good stuff. That is someone who has detected me, but isn't trying to attack me. We'll see how serious these folks are about that bounty. Don't mind me, just there are arrows flying over my head. Oh.
Good enough.
And a giant. Khajiit farm discovered.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
You didn't look like you needed help.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here with my shield brothers.
What is a shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Can I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Well, thank you. Actually, we should probably
A
see
lot
what
on the
that
wind
giant has.
today. Good hunt ahead of us.
Well, the blood you smell on the wind, that belongs to the Thalmor. They're not very nice people if you've never met them. At least they weren't nice to me. Horse and wagon. Whiterun stables discovered. Oh, I recognize this kind of encampment.
Need something?
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Let's see. I would say no lockpicks? How sad. Can I interest you in some Imperial armor? I'll keep my Thalmor trophies.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
And you, my friend. Now I guess we're really gonna see how serious Whiterun is about its bounties, because I'm not sure the guards are gonna be super thrilled with me. They haven't shot me yet, that's a plus.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Let's see. I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Okay. Just don't keep too close of an eye on me. It's probably better for everybody that way. Open Whiterun. Whiterun discovered.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just
No
can't
one's
fill an
arrested
order
me
that
yet.
size on
That's
my
a
own.
good thing.
Why don't you swallow that stuff?
I wonder how long that's gonna last.
And baubles for sale. All crafted by the best.
Just heading to the Jarl. Don't mind me. Me and my 1,000 gold bounty.
Ah, you were once man. I, an ass man, you said. Let me show you the power of Talos.
Wow, that sounded like something totally different. Okay. Dragon's Reach discovered.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday. Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
You looking to become a merchant?
Before my ma and da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
Maybe I can help you.
You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
That would be most kind of you. Well, this should be interesting. What do you know of the Khajiit?
About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, goodbye, Isolde.
Farewell.
Open Dragon's Reach. Don't mind me, guards. Just,
What would you have me do?
coming to see the Jarl.
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action.
I really wouldn't usually
What's the
react too
meaning
well
of
to
this
that.
interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this?
He is today. Gerda sent me. Riverwood is in danger.
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
A dragon has destroyed Helgen.
You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
I did tell you.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute.
Good man.
Especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
Let's see. The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
Good man.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
The Jarl gave us a set of studded Imperial armor.
All you ever do is complain about what you want. You're a spoiled baby. I'm going to tell Father you said that. He'll tan your hide for sure.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
What does this have to do with the dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So what do you need me to do?
I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Oh, you mean this old stone? Give Dragonstone to Farengar.
Ah, the Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
I got you the Dragonstone, what next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
That's it?
Farengar.
Uh-oh. Now you're in trouble. She heard you talking about brutes.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Mustn't in the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
Ain't nobody high and mighty in these
One
halls,
last thing, Irileth.
except in the yard.
This isn't a death or
You forget.
glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
And I believe the Jarl gave us a hide shield of resist shock. And I think we will pause here at the doors of Dragonreach and pick up again in episode 5 as we go to help Irileth investigate the rumors of dragons near Whiterun. So once again, this has been Checkers with another Skyrim Let's Play, this time episode 4, and we will continue on, as I said, in episode 5 as we go to face a dragon. I'd like to remind you that I now have a Twitter link in the description of the video and on my channel main page. I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe just a little bit informative. I'd like to invite you to subscribe and ask you to please take care.